Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking with Kaitlyn Part 2. I know that this video is coming out way earlier than even I expected it, but my sister asked me if we could make something today, and I was like, sure, and she made fudge yesterday. And so that kind of led us down the fudge pathway. And so here we are today. We're gonna make some fudge. It's gonna be cookie butter fudge. She has this special butter that is biscoff butter. You can find it at Dillon's, Walmart, all of those places. And so this is gonna be our first time trying it. But yeah, today we're here with Rachel, my sister, and her son, my nephew, Scott. Hello. Yeah, so they're going to be with us in the kitchen today, and Rachel's going to be my guide because, you know, I'm inexperienced.
Kaitlyn doesn't cook.
Exactly. The family joke, haha. And so, yeah, let's get into it. Let me just put my apron on. A good step in any hardcore cooking activities. Rachel and I are actually twinning today because our grandma made these aprons. They're pretty bougie, I'd say, and I feel like a quality chef.
I can't even give you a hug.
Oh, thanks.
Love you, kitty.
Okay, so first ingredient, 2 cups of just your normal cane sugar.
The next ingredient is 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. We use Hershey's, naturally unsweetened. Boom.
Very good. Next ingredient,
1 cup of milk. Whatever kind of milk you want. You might be asking, why am I using such a big bowl? Because that's my only liquid measuring bowl that's currently available. You're supposed to use liquid measuring bowls because they're easier to pour out of. Supposedly, you know, that's the word on the street.
Good tips.
And now, medium-high heat, and we bring it to a soft ball stage. I kid you not. Not like a softball, but it comes to a certain kind of boil.
Okay. Look at all these tips coming from this cook right here.
Cocoa, milk, sugar. It's in a pot. It's gonna come to a soft boil. Then we're gonna add Lotus biscoff cookie butter.
Scott, what is that?
It's just cheese.
If you've never had chicken and biscuit with spray cheese, then you don't know what life is.
Luckily I do, and it is delicious. All right, so here we are just stirring this, the makings of fudge.
So our other ingredients that we'll put in once this sugar, milk mixture, cocoa mixture reaches the soft ball stage is 2 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna be using the biscoff cookie butter like Kaitlyn mentioned prior. And when I typically make fudge, I don't use biscoff butter, I use peanut butter and then add peanuts that are all chopped up, so it gives fudge a little texture. But today we're going hard with this cookie butter, and we'll see. This is about as much as Kaitlyn's ever done in the kitchen.
That's a lot.
Thank you, Grandma Linda.
Shout out part 2. This is taking a very long time.
It's because she's not good at it. Practice makes perfect, they say. But if you practice wrong, then you perfect the wrong thing. So be careful what you practice, Kaitlyn.
Okay. So now we have this, it's a 1/2 cup of butter, our biscoff butter.
Cookie butter.
Okay, she wants this to be flat across the top. Just make sure you get those measurements exact. Let's rehash. What have you done already?
I am mixing this to get the lumps out of this chocolate mixture, the cocoa, sugar, milk mixture. It'll get nice and shiny, and it'll start to boil.
Okay, Rachel just made a bad joke for all of you who missed that. I asked her what she did with the pan here, just for the viewers so that they know what to do, and she said,
I panned it.
ha 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 ha. Okay, so just spray that pan down with Pam.
Or butter it.
Or butter, either one.
And now it's time for silly sandwiches and stuff.
First, 2 pieces of chicken and biscuit. Have cheese. put it on.
Oh.
It'll make just a little sound.
Oh yeah.
And then if it kind of goes off, and then a sandwich.
That is amazing.
And if it's coming up, you can just lick it and then time to eat it.
Can you tell us how it tastes?
It is very good.
That's what we like to hear. Yes. Okay, thank you, Scott. Also, guys, take a look at our filming setup. Okay, guys, we have our candy thermometer in the fudge, and Rachel's wanting to show you the difference between softball and hardball fudge.
No.
Nope.
We're not anywhere near softball, and hardball is far further than that.
Rachel's gonna show you what your fudge looks like when it is not ready. So
when it hasn't reached the softball stage. Right now my thermometer says I'm at 210. You can see it just kind of drips freely there. Now I'm gonna drop it in some ice water and see how it just kind of floats around. It doesn't actually like form a ball
yes.
or anything as such. It's actually kind of gross looking, isn't it? Yeah, we're not ready.
Yes. Okay, so we looked up some more scientific information about this softball stage cooking terminology. So this is what it is.
Softball stage refers to a specific temperature range when cooking sugar syrups occurring between 235 and 245 degrees Fahrenheit. In addition to using a candy thermometer, this stage can be determined by dropping a spoonful of hot syrup into a bowl of very cold water. In the water, use your fingers to gather the cooled syrup into a ball. If it has reached the softball stage, the syrup easily forms a ball while in the cold water, but flattens once removed from the water. This consistency of a soft ball is where the name of this stage originated from.
There you go. There you have it. Okay, Scott really wants to show you this.
If you want to know how to light this up, drop it on the ground and guess what there is on the bottom?
A pin. Wow. Wait, can you show us how it lights up?
Over here.
Oh.
This is how you do it. Have like this
Yeah.
kind, and then
Oh. Okay.
this is how it looks.
Oh, thanks.
This is blue.
Okay, so after your fudge reaches the softball stage, you're going to put in
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of, is this unsalted?
I use salted.
Salted butter, 2 tablespoons salted butter. And then you're doing 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then you're going to put in your cookie butter, which we have ready to go.
Scott sandwich.
Thank you, Scott, for that.
There's 2 sandwiches.
Before you reach the softball stage, it will be boiling, and you want to stir it continually so that it doesn't get stuck on the bottom of the pan. Right now, we're almost to 225,
What's softball stage temperature?
235 to 245.
Okay, we're almost there, folks. Okay, guys, important point. You have to stir continually, otherwise it will burn.
230.
Sometimes cooking is exhausting, guys. We've been stirring for a very long time.
Probably 15 minutes.
But we are still like 20 degrees away. So
We're at 223 maybe. Total guess because it doesn't have tick marks for ones. Your spoon.
Okay, guys, we're at
We're where it needs to be. So grab your spoon. Pour some in there.
Oh.
See how it.
Let's get a look at that.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay, here's our butter that we're putting in. This is when you have to move somewhat quick, guys. 1 tablespoon of vanilla.
Uh-oh. Look. It doesn't like it.
Guys, emergency situation. Okay, we are taking the fudge Okay, so we moved the fudge off the heat pretty fast once we got all the other ingredients in. Mixed it around for like maybe 20 seconds as long as it's all mixed in. Just make sure not to burn it. And then we moved it into the pan, the panned pan, really fast. And here is the final look. Okay, so Rachel just smoothed it out all around in the pan. And now what happens?
You let it cool.
So there you have it. Okay everyone, that is a wrap on Cooking with Kaitlyn Part 2. I hope you enjoyed and maybe try making this fudge sometime. I will type out the recipe in the description below, and it honestly didn't take very long, maybe like, I don't know, 30 minutes. Just the stirring, it can get you, but persevere. It'll be worth it in the end. And yeah, I hope you stay tuned for future videos. We are planning on making those Christmas cookies on Monday, so stay tuned for those. Then we'll get to some other recipes soon. So stay tuned, enjoy, and we'll see you guys later. Also, a special thanks to Rachel for letting me come learn how to make fudge in her house and just have a good time. So thanks, Rachel, for all your help. Okay, so we ended up cutting into it. It's been about like 15 minutes. And I have to say,
not ready.
Okay, it might not be ready, but I think it tastes better than the last one because of the cookie butter. Like, you taste that biscoff?
You really do taste the biscoff. It's kind of weird.
That cookie butter changed the game. So,
some kind of reaction happened that isn't typical for fudge. So we're going to look into that and find a different cookie butter fudge recipe because that recipe is
not fit for cookie butter.
not fit for cookie butter.
It's fit for peanut butter, but I mean, it still works. So you can try it. And it tastes nice. So, yeah, there you have it.